Welcome to episode 32. What's that? 32 of the what's the shit called? The Roundtable, Hip Hop Roundtable with my esteemed guests and co-hosts, colleagues, I should call them. First and foremost, going in clockwise direction, we got the one and only star child of rare rareness. Try to say that. I can't even say it one time, let alone 5 times. Rare rareness. What's going on with you, Star? How you living?
So I'm living good. Thank you.
Good to see you. Got the guitars in the back. I think you is Prince or some shit. You gonna break down on solo? Stay tuned. Next, we got the corner, the man, the mystery right there, Jay Cloud. What's going on?
What up? It's good.
What hat that is, bro? What you got? Any chill? What kind of hat that is, bro? Who you repping over there, bro?
Is that Mario? The ghost?
Who that? Oh, yes, the ghost from Mario.
You can find that shit at some DTLR shit right there, bro. That's dope. But good to see you in the building, bro. And finally, we got the man. Oh, you the Grim Reaper today, right, bro? In the hoodie.
What, me?
Yeah, hoodie man. What's going on with you, bro?
I like this hoodie. Chilling, man. Living. Been working.
All right, good to see you, Malik, man. And we got looking real dapper right there. Looking real dapper. Like a lone shark. Looking like a
lone shark is crazy.
What's going on with your Southside gun? What's going on with you, bro?
Konnichiwa. I am now on the path of learning Japanese. I started my first. I'm not bullshit. Why must everything I say be a fucking joke? I'm so serious.
You random as hell though, Japanese.
Because I want to learn Japanese. I'm too enticed with the anime community to not know Japanese at this point.
You know they got subtitles and shit though, but more power to you, brother.
I'm not a sub. I'm more of a dub type of motherfucker sometimes. It just depends on how I feel. But I feel like sometimes I don't feel like reading. You know what I mean?
Facts. No brain cells.
Sometimes I don't feel like reading. Hey, if it's 2 a.m., I'm not trying to read no subtitles. I'm not doing that shit. Now we talking 3 p.m. All right, yeah. I don't mind. Hey, it's middle of the night. I got the phone like this and shit. I'm trying to go to sleep, but I'm not really. Nah, dub me up, bro.
There's too many illiterate people. You can dub it. Everybody else got to read that shit because y'all illiterate. But congrats. We'd like to say thanks for everybody for coming in. We already got some people trickling in, man. And we're live now. We're trying something different on Instagram. So if you got an Instagram account, make sure you're sharing everything. Make sure you let everybody know to hop up in here, man. I'm gonna try to read all the comments. I'm gonna be better at that. I know Star gonna get on me about that shit, so it's all good. All right. So first thing we got, been making noise, been ringing bells, and I believe he got a 10 out of 10. Perfect score from Southside, but Tyler the Creator, he just dropped Chromacopia, debuts with over 85 million first day Spotify streams. Crazy. It's the biggest hip hop debut for 2024 and 16th of all time. Now, how do they measure that 16th of all time when people actually sold physical albums back in the day? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, but here we go. So anybody listen to it? What do you think? Do you think the hype, or do you think the album is goes with the hype that it receives? Do you think it was a great rollout? What do we think? And also, being that we have a lot of kind of run-of-the-mill type of shit, you know, this is more of a creative outside the box project. Does this kind of bode well for, you know, people who actually like music? What do y'all think? Anybody want to chime in first?
I think it was amazing. I think it was, for me personally, if you follow Tyler the Creator from Bastard, Goblin, Wolf, you followed him through his albums, one thing I noted in my review is that the love and the admiration he's receiving for Chromacopia is what we were supposed to give him for Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb was that first real experimental album where he made something that was honest to him, and then he threw a song on there that he didn't like that would appease the fans, where this time he's just being himself, he's being honest. It was like a 12-day rollout. Dropped a single, dropped like 2-3 singles, It went in turn with the conversation we had about Ian. He doubled down on that shit with the lyrics. The album dropped, and it was genius to drop that shit on a Monday. When I tell you, on the way to work, the shit was bumping in the whip. I'm telling you, it was perfect. So I think that this being the biggest hip hop debut 2024, absolutely, not even close.
Anybody else? What do you think about the numbers? What do you think about the project in general? If you had time to
Man, listen. That was a good ass album. Yeah, it was just one thing I like about him. I love his growth, man. I remember this nigga was talking about goddamn fucking women and shit, goddamn stabbing Bruno Mars with esophagus, and now to just see this development, you know, I fucks with it, man. It feel like I grew up with this nigga. It's been a good experience to just see him develop as a goddamn, just a well-rounded artist.
You sound like a proud father. Proud of you.
Man,
Proud of you,
I
son.
really am, man. This shit crazy.
Yeah, I agree.
Like real shit, like man, like he, and then it's like every time he drop an album, like he gets better with age and shit.
Oh shit,
Like,
that's good. He did say this is
yeah.
his most honest album, so I respect that. I didn't listen to that much of the album, honestly, yet. But I mean, what I did hear, I liked it. I mean, I liked the production on it, a lot of the songs. I feel like the subject matter was more like upfront and less, I don't know if the word's cheeky, but yeah, I mean, so I come from like Bastard and Goblin, and I fell off after that. So I can't act like I was listening to like Cherry Bomb and that shit. But yeah, so I mean, I liked it, and I at least respect that he's doing something different. And I feel like we shit on people who make shit about numbers, but I mean, the numbers reflect people like real shit. And I feel like people were kind of craving something more of substance because the whole Call Me If You Get Lost, that was a great album. And I just feel like people want to hear stuff with intention. And I feel like Tyler is very intentional about the stuff that he does and the music that he puts out. And he cares about the art. And that's obvious. And I feel like people knew that they weren't going to be disappointed with this release. So that's what I.
Shout out to professional Morgan Wallen Hater. He says album of the year.
Definitely.
Yeah, I would have to incline to agree. As much as I love Neil Parker's Intrusive Thoughts album, and that shit had been #1 for months, damn near the whole year. I listened to Chronocopia about 5 fucking times, just on Monday alone. And as of right now, that's tough, man. It's hard to find somebody who is as musically inclined as Tyler the Creator. It's hard to find motherfuckers who care about music the way that he does. Niggas don't care. Like niggas care about the numbers, they care about the clout, they care about what they can get out of rap. This motherfucker cares about rap. Like there's a huge difference.
Yeah, which is ironic because just like we talk about people like not putting up numbers, but he put up numbers and quality. So
I'm sure he sold a lot of shit too, though. I'm sure he sold a lot of like actual, because his fans are like, they'll go and buy the shit.
Oh yeah.
So
Tried
that
to buy these this morning for the concert. Bitches sold out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Now, where's the concert at?
I got down here in Phillips. I try again. I'll try again tomorrow. I tried the artist pre-sale. That shit did not work.
Oh, is it at an arena?
Yeah, them shit's gone. Them shit's sold. He gonna that tour, that world tour that he's going on from February all the way to September next year. That shit's selling out. He had some event here, right by my job. Started at 6 o'clock. I got off at work. Shit was on like a few minutes, like maybe like an hour or so long. I missed that shit because I was at work.
Oh
No,
man.
it was a listening party, but then he was actually performing his songs. Like he's going all in on this project like he has never done before.
And I remember like people were like trying to like clown him and shit and get on him for like talking shit about, I don't know, these new age fans and stuff like that. But I don't know, like it kind of rubbed people the wrong way how much he cared about the art, but it's just like it shows in the quality of stuff that he puts out. So
if anything, the new age fans are the ones who need to listen to his music. Now the problem is that they go and listen, but then they go back and pull up his old lyrics from the older mixtapes and then Goblin and stuff like that. So they kind of get this perception of like, oh no, he's a horrible person. It's like, no, he was just 21 on some wild shit, like we all were, and he's 33 now. Motherfuckers change. Yeah, we all. Everybody gets old. Everybody matures and changes, and you can hear the maturity in his music as he went on. And to be quite frank, let's keep it a buck. He probably has damn near a flawless discography.
Old words there. Where Dre at? Somebody call Dre. Now I can't really dispute that because I admittedly I've never been a Tyler fan. I just, I'm an old school D-boy type motherfucker, like dope boy type shit. You know what I mean? So
we know.
I always thought about like weirdo shit. I'm like, that's some weirdo shit. But I did get through about 85% of this fucking project, and I think it was pretty good, man. Like you can hear that he actually enjoys the music tree of things, like the way he actually like he did something that I haven't heard in a long time, which is the track flows into the next track. A lot of times these albums feel disjointed, where a track stops and then some random ass shit comes on. There's no kind of no sequencing to it at all. They just throwing some songs on some shit. He actually got the song flowing into the next song. I'm like, oh shit, he throw a skit on this motherfucker. It might feel like 03. He actually took some time and depend upon like, he actually took time to build upon his art, right? Take time to actually build the track list, take time to flow, take time to actually get features that make fucking sense. You know what I'm saying? Made Sexy Red sound listenable on a fucking track.
That's the crazy part.
We in the midst of HBCU season, and he done dropped Sticky. Let me tell you something right now. That shit came out at the perfect time because niggas' homecomings is coming up. That shit about to go crazy. That shit finna go fucking crazy.
Gorilla did her thing too, man. That
nigga got the Ghetto Avengers on that motherfucker. That shit was insane.
Like one thing I like about him, I like his album rollouts. Every album you get with him is gonna be something different. It's like you going inside a different world every time you listen to his albums and stuff. And that's one thing I like about him too. Like you're gonna get something different every damn time. Like,
I do respect it.
Shout out to my Lil Durk is about it. Stay tuned. We coming next, bro. Stay tuned. You're early. Go ahead.
What does the damn album art mean? Because it's giving me Hitler vibes.
So
why you dressed like that?
From my understanding of the project, every album he's dropped has been an alter ego type character. And he was explaining his thought process in it being his most honest album. He made a mask of himself. So there is no alter ego this go around. He's being him. He's being fully himself. He just don't want to look himself in the mirror. So the mask is of himself so he can still do it, but he's kind of like hiding from the truth in a sense. Like he's having to be honest with himself, but he can't bring who he is to look himself in the mirror. That's what the mask is for.
And it was like I feel like it was a callback that got around the time because he was saying that shit on the song. Take that mask off from yourself.
It's very true, and it's one of those things where you kind of have to appreciate the artistry because of the simple fact that most motherfuckers are not clever enough to think that way at all.
I see an interesting comment. I see an interesting comment on Reddit here. Right here. This is going to be a very divisive album amongst Tyler fans, in my opinion. There's a lot here to like. There's a lot to criticize as well. Someone here in the comments said it seems like he's going through the motions instrumentally, and I think that's a very valid point. There's a lot of conflicting aesthetic going on here. However, as an avid Mr. Morale defender, Ty's decision to be much more personal and revealing on this album is one that really resonates with me. I'm happy to see him start to take his mask off. That's like you referenced earlier, the mask thing, right? By far the most honest music he's ever made. Seeing him distance himself from the idea of having a character associated with each of his projects and simply choosing to be himself speaks values about Tyler's growth, not only as an artist, but as a human being. As a result, songs like Hey Jane, I Hope You Find a Way Home, and Like Him could be very well considered top 10 Tyler songs. I really like the vast majority of what I heard here, but I do think he's dropped more cohesive albums and can understand why some fans will be turned off this time around. Additionally, some of these songs do meander a bit. Solid 8 out of 10 for me. He's still in the shit, bro. 8 out of 10. You can't be. Look here, man. We have to sue you for infringement, bro. You using our system here. But what did y'all think of that comment right there? Agree, disagree?
I was fine. I mean, I think they're half right, but then they're wrong in terms of the production quality. Because Sticky is not a song that is going through the motions. Tyler, the Creator, is also one of the only people who can produce his music and rap on it and get compared to Pharrell and Kanye. Nobody else is comparing motherfuckers to those two. So if you still making quality music that gets you thrown in that category with two of the best producers of all time, you're not going through the fucking motions. You're creating something that motherfuckers have never heard before. Because I can tell you right now, if you go and listen to that album, there's not a single beat on there that you've heard or could even be like, oh, I've heard this sample from another song before. You can't do that. You can do that with plenty of other motherfuckers' music out here. Hell, Gucci Mane used the same beat for Sexy Red, his entire label, and then we had somebody else turn around and use the exact same beat. Motherfuckers is not creative. So, come on, man.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm saying, goddamn, that's what I'm saying. Like I said before, every album sounds different. The sounds, everything. This nigga always experimenting with something new, like every single time. And like shit, the way I had when I saw people saying he the next, like he's being compared to Kanye shit, I like, but I mean, when I think about it, it does make sense because, like Tessa said, he the only nigga that's being compared to Kanye for real, making his own beat rapping on him. So it's like shit. I can't really get mad at shit because
I heard some different Kanye comparison. Then they compare what the fuck's that boy name? His little protege. What's the one that had a baby with the Kardashian? Fuck is his name?
Travis Scott.
Nah,
Travis
Scott. Yeah, didn't he like basically protege under him or some shit? As far as the beat making, at least his sound ain't like him, but his production wise.
Did Tyler produce the whole project himself?
Yeah.
He did.
Yeah, he wrote, produced, and arranged his whole damn album. Yeah, he did this.
Tyler's a composer.
That adds
really
one
does
page
that.
to the score to me.
Oh snap, Hotep, bro. I didn't even know you snuck up in this bit, bro. What's going on?
Oh, I'm here.
Did you listen to the
Tyler's
album?
a real composer. I did. I love it. I'm going to his concert in March.
Oh, nice.
See, you got the hookup. You need to let Southside know how to get them tickets, bro.
He said they sold out.
Yeah,
They sold out.
Well, where he at? His area. Maybe they still got some tickets.
Atlanta, yeah. Yeah, gay niggas is definitely soaking up all them Tyler tickets in Atlanta.
Well, it was nice knowing y'all all the streams about to be taken. All right, let's see.
The one thing I really loved about Chromacopia though was like how his mom dropped this huge bombshell of over the last 6 albums, Tyler been mad at his daddy for not being in his life, just for his mama to come out and be like, yeah, that was me. Your daddy wanted to be in your life. He's actually a great guy.
Man.
He was always
like,
asking about you, but it was me
Yeah,
who
bro.
told him no. It was me who
That
kept you
shit
away
is
from him.
nuts, bro.
I was like, wow.
You know
I
how
had
many
once he said
songs
it.
that man has made talking shit about his dad?
Literally
Like,
a whole.
Some of
He-
his best work is about like 42 off that Goblin album. It's real heartfelt music, and it's not even his daddy fault. His mama, who he loves so much, who on every goddamn album talk about how much he loves her son.
Answer off of Wolf, like that was a real deep one.
How
He's
about
sitting there calling his dad, trying to get this nigga to pick up, bro. Mondo's keeping
Like,
him away. That's
I was like, bro, that's
yeah.
all bad. That's
I ain't
all
gonna hold
bad.
you at 33. That shit would have made me crash out.
Bro, that was the first
Yeah,
thing I thought about.
that
when I
makes
heard
you
that
go
shit.
crazy.
That's crash out worthy.
That's
Whole
crazy.
game,
Yo,
yo.
what the fuck, man?
That hurt me.
Yeah,
I was like, damn, there goes Tyler
Hey.
with more great music.
yeah, man.
Shit crazy.
I know Red Pill Twitter was losing their mind. I told you it's the women. They be fucking
I hate them niggas.
But speaking of which, we do, if anybody know, we do reviews. One of the main things we do here is music reviews. And of course, Southside did the album review recently for Chromacopia, upon which we talked about it, gave it a 10 out of 10, which is the notes of classic. How many 10s have you given out this year, bro?
I have given out officially 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've given out 10 10s. My top 10 is done. Hopefully that's the last of them. Chromacopia was the 10th 10 I've given out. I've given let's see, Yoda Parker has one. Gambino got a 10. Vince got a 10. Larry got a 10. Alchemist got a 10. Leon Thomas got a 10. Tasha Hendricks, Matt Homney, and Mike and Tony Seltzer.
Wow.
Patronata got a 9.9. I might change that because I was nitpicking.
Now,
K-Star
what's
got
the
a 9.9.
0.1 doc for, bro? What's the
I was nitpicking. I was nitpicking about something. I think it's a song I didn't finish all the way through. I was like, something's off with this. I was like, I can't give it a perfect 10.
You weren't trying to give out too many 10s, huh?
This is actually the most 10s I've given out in a year. I usually only have like 4 max, maybe 5. So the fact that I've had 10 this year alone, that proves that this is probably one of the best years of music we've ever had.
I was just gonna say that.
We've gotten a lot of bullshit, but quality-wise, we've gotten a lot of great music. I think if people just stop being so focused on the mainstream, they would hear that shit.
Shit.
You know what, bro?
I wonder what the
standards are
process.
lowered, though. You know what I'm saying? Have you thought of that, Mr. Southside? That your standards may be lowered? You know what I'm saying?
Because if I lower my standards, then I'm no better than the niggas at Pitchfork. If I lower my standards, I'm no better than the niggas at Complex or Double XL. I can't in good conscience lower my standards because then who's gonna actually hold these motherfuckers accountable? Because then niggas gonna stop trusting me with my scores, and they gonna stop asking me to review shit.
You might as well be Anthony Fantano after that.
Exactly, because that's pointless. I need to be myself, and how I be myself is I be completely authentic by judging every metric within an album. It's not just, oh, this is a good beat, oh, this is a good verse. Nah, I need to understand this bridge. I need to understand the concept. Does your cover art come into play? Like, it's so many different factors that go into just looking at music. And I'll be the first to say it. Sometimes I be tripping because I've definitely given out some bullshit scores, and some niggas probably didn't deserve that. Like, I'll be honest, Nicki Minaj probably didn't deserve Dishes Wash out of 10. She probably didn't deserve that, but she got it. And I'm okay with that. I can live with that score. That's okay with me. I've already given Roddy Ricch the worst album of the year. He shouldn't even drop yet.
Oh man. I have a question. Do you judge mixtapes less harshly than albums, or the same?
No, I don't. I actually judge mixtapes a little bit harsher because the quality of mixtapes back in the day, we had quality mixtapes. And it was also an opportunity for you to be experimental and try out new sounds. So if you give us an album and you're not gonna give us another album for another 2-3 years, that's fine. You drop 2-3 mixtapes in between. All your throwaways that you were gonna throw on that album that you did not use, throw the bitches on some mixtapes. I'm not expecting it to be cohesive. It's a mixtape. It's just a bunch of songs thrown together to appease the fans. You're just releasing it for the love of the game. So yeah, I'm gonna grade a little bit harsher because I want to really see, are you honing a different sound? Are you gearing us up towards another project? Are you just making it just, like I said, for the love of the game? Like, motherfuckers would make mixtapes and the mixtapes would be better than the albums. And that's what we came up with. Mixtapes were better than albums to me. Like, I ain't gonna flex. Gucci Mane Gucci Mane the first nigga I think of who got better mixtapes than he do albums.
Facts.
That nigga catalog is ass backwards. I've never seen a motherfucker who has his entire mixtape catalog watches his entire discography of albums.
Yeah, but you know what? He came up in an era where they was selling mixtapes. Like, that's
I know.
DJ Drama got.
It's nothing but a nigga handing you the CD while you trying to go get a Fruitopia and a thing of Pringles out of Citgo.
But you know, that's more money for them because they don't have to pay to get the shit cleared.
Well, yeah, absolutely. You know what I'm
saying? And all that.
But streaming fucking killed that. Streaming killed the mixtape game, to be quite honest, because niggas weren't worried about samples and shit back then. Niggas weren't trying to get paid about that shit. But you could throw hella samples on mixtapes, motherfuckers not care. You're not getting no real money from it for real. So what the fuck did it matter? Everybody want to get paid for their shit now. Because
that ain't what did it, bro. That ain't what did it. DJ Drama getting fucking arrested, getting raided.
I was getting to that. DJ Drama I was getting to that. You know,
get your cases around.
You an old head encyclopedia. You know, that was back in your day with the
back in my day. Goddamn it,
with the Walkmans.
Hey, catch us up. What happened with DJ Drama in the mixtape?
Oh, you didn't remember that? Well, he got basically raided because they were selling mixtapes and shit like that. Like I said, mixtape is kind of a way to cut corners where you don't have to get shit cleared and sampled. And, you know what I mean? So by him selling mixtapes like they're really albums, they like, you making too much bread. You know, that's why people's releasing mixtapes that sounded better than albums. You know what I'm saying?
Your mixtape is your authentic self. Your studio album is what the studio needs you to be. Your mixtape is your authentic self. That's why we always gravitate toward the mixtape version of our artists.
Mm-hmm.
Like Wayne. Wayne had good albums, yeah, but his mixtapes is where his bread and butter is at.
Dedication. What do you
know?
Great shit.
But yeah, I've been going back down to Wayne like fucking discography, and they not aging well, bro. I don't know.
Oh shit! I gotta hop in that guy.
They not aging well, man. I've listened to this. I'm like, yeah, he freestyling all this shit. Like, you got a better ear for music. You like, yeah, he just in the studio off a motherfucking bean and some Hennessy just going. Like,
just saying shit.
Some of these metaphors. Love you, Wayne, but shit. All right, that's all I got. We got any final thoughts on Tyler's pretty historic, almost historic rollout, man? Anything left?
What does his hairstyle mean? Like, he goes through a lot to determine what hairstyle he uses and what, like, if it's a wig or something. I wonder what this hairstyle means because I don't understand it. So I'd like to know. It's like a flat top, but it's like the center missing out of it.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of like devilish devil horns, maybe representing like his shadow self, since he was talking about his more, since he was being the most honest. I don't know. To me, it looks like kind of like devil horns a little bit. So
I can see that.
No,
it really depends, though. It really depends.
Cat ears.
No, I don't think cat ears. Probably like a traditional Nigerian hairstyle, probably because he got his father Nigerian, so I think people point out it might be a Nigerian.
I don't know, but he's wearing the Hitler suit, so.
I wonder if his next album is going to be about how his dad is actually a great guy.
Has he talked to him?
I don't think he has.
Some Dr. Phil shit right here. We going into Dr. Phil fucking shit right now. Hey, I don't know, man. Sometimes that scorn shit makes for better music, though. But you know,
That toxic
And it's
shit.
like now listening to his old discography and knowing his daddy was actually an alright dude is like a lot of this shit for nothing now. You was mad for nothing. All your anger was misdirected.
I don't
That's a
know, bro.
good.
I need to know
I
see
feel like
more
it's a
about the
good
story
topic.
because I feel as though like you can actually fight for your rights. You know, I don't know back when how old is Tyler? 33. I mean, if you really
Man,
want to take there, you can spend some bread. I've done it. You know what I mean? Like, oh, you want to play that game? Lawyer time. Ding, ding, ding. But that's enough about me. Let's go on to
Nigerian niggas be having 3 families. You know, one of them ain't acting right.
Is
The
he
other
actually
2
in
are.
Nigeria though? Is he?
Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. Not cheering.
Oh shit, yeah.
Okonma.
Yeah, he probably don't give a fuck. Then. All right, let's go on to the next. Lil Durk got arrested. Big news. Ding, 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 ding. Chicago nigga gets arrested for murder. Who would thunk it? Lil Durk arrest. What we know about alleged murder for hire plot and the fallout. It just basically goes on to say, I guess I'll read the first paragraph. Chicago rapper Lil Durk in federal custody following his arrest last week on a murder for hire charges in connection with alleged plot to target the rapper Quando Rondo. That's a terrible fucking name. Who appeared to respond to the arrest over the weekend in a new song. Lil Durk 32, whose real name is Dirk Devontae Banks. That's a hell of a fucking name. His name really Dirk? Wow. He's in federal custody following his arrest on murder for hire charges Thursday. Earlier Thursday, 5 men who prosecutors allege have ties to Lil Durk's Only the Family rap collective and were co-conspirators in a 2022 murder for hire plot were also arrested. Somebody's telling in Chicago and appeared at the Dirksen U.S. courthouse. The Chicago Tribune reported an affidavit filed in federal court based on the testimony by FBI agent Sarah Corcon or whatever. States Lil Durk had placed a bounty on Quando Rondo's life, citing unnamed witnesses and that flight tickets, stupid, purchased to carry out the murder for hire were made with credit cards linked to Lil Durk and Only the Family. So basically, long story short, he has caught a Fed case. See ya next November. So what do y'all think about this entire story as it hatched out? Is this like some dumb shit? Do y'all think he may actually beat this case? Is because they only got the connection due to flights purchase, I believe, and somebody's telling. So, or is he where he needs to be at? What do y'all think, yo?
I think that nigga cooked. I ain't gonna lie.
They
I
said
think he cooked.
one of his homies was wearing a wire for like years.
Yeah, it depends on what he got on that wire. You could argue them credit card statements to death, but whatever he got on that wire, he got on that wire. And you
That's
fighting your
dedication.
own. It's you versus you at that point because you fighting your own word versus yourself.
Mm.
Nah, that shit crazy, man.
This
It's like
nigga cook, bro. Look, when the feds get you, you in trouble.
90%
It's real different. It's different when you catch a federal case. A federal case is not one. It's not something that is that's not good. And to be quite honest, he did this shit to himself.
Yeah. Let this be a lesson to the young niggas out here. Stop rapping about your crimes.
Stop doing the crimes.
Stop doing crimes, first of all. If you're gonna be a criminal,
there.
like don't be a criminal,
like,
but if you're gonna be a
let's
criminal,
promote
be
that
quiet.
first.
Look,
Look, don't do crimes and then shut the fuck up.
Always shut the fuck up.
Always shut the
be
fuck
the
up.
hell quiet.
Oh
He's
man,
a good child. Stop it.
he said.
Like, I don't care how much money you think might be in talking about the stupid shit you just did yesterday night, but it ain't worth it in the long run. Like you finna spend all them millions on ramen noodle soups and shit in the pen because you're in fucking jail.
He didn't spend shit. He got a Fed case. That's a freeze. That mindset's frozen.
It's cooked, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. When the feds go after you, bro, you can't use nothing. They cutting off all your resources. And him trying to buy them tickets to different countries, try to throw the feds off, like that shit was gonna work. Like they don't know what you doing. Like you book trips to different countries on your own shit. Because none of the niggas that are around you have enough money to do that on their own. So you had your friends use your own money to book your escape plan. And what do you think was going to happen when you got to these foreign countries? You just going to stay there forever?
With extradition laws, all three of those countries got extradition laws.
Switzerland, Italy,
Yeah.
and fucking.
You was gonna get to Italy and they was gonna send you right back.
Exactly. That's what I'm like. You went.
They really saved you like an 8-hour journey.
That shows you the mindset he was in. He dumb as shit. Because how you book all your destinations had extradition laws. So wherever you went, you were going to make a complete U-turn to go right the fuck back.
Interpol was gonna be waiting on you at the gate.
Man,
I got my crash out hands ready because I'm about to crash out.
Go ahead.
This is just he deserves stupid ass nigga of the year now for that bullshit. Cause your dumb ass in fucking Florida. He was in Florida, I think. Why the fuck didn't you just take a boat to Cuba? They don't have an extradition law. If you're gonna be a criminal, be a smart fucking criminal. You a dumb ass nigga. And you got a bunch of dumb ass niggas around you. You a stupid ass nigga, man.
You could have rented a speedboat and just took your ass to Cuba. That's a great point.
Nigga, you could have been living in Cuba right now. You would have been straight.
Not there with Tupac.
Hey, we can skip my segment. He done took it over for me. We can skip my entire segment for the night. I'm going to let you know that now. Because that's exactly what the fuck I was
Malik's crash dumb
my segment.
year.
We good.
He made it worth a year.
I think OTF might be finished. We got the end of an era. Drill music might might fizzle out because it's over. Von dead. Durk going to jail forever.
Forever.
They said that nigga in jail, he impressing everybody. They love him. The only thing he don't like is the food. I said, is this nigga on a field trip? What you mean he impressing everybody? He's having fun. The fuck you talking about? This nigga is in federal custody.
Going to jail while that famous ain't nothing but a minor inconvenience. It's only when you're there for so long.
Bro, what are we doing, bro? This
Who
is
the
crazy.
fuck? This nigga he fucking man, fuck this nigga.
All his friends in there. All the niggas he paid to do stupid shit are in there.
What's crazy?
You like it? I love it.
10 years ago, he beat a case too. Wasn't he in jail years ago?
Yeah.
Him and Vaughn was trying to beat the case together.
Him and Vaughn were trying to beat the case, and Vaughn was probably the one. Vaughn was doing all the killing, to be quite honest. That nigga
Allegedly.
Ain't no damn allegedly, nigga.
He dead.
I gotta go home next summer. Allegedly.
He told us himself he got them bodies.
Vaughn the Ripper.
That's a goddamn demon right there. One of the thing's greatest soldiers, man.
That nigga told us himself.
He's a Chicago education system. I can attest that yes, I am like fucking genius coming out of that fucking education system because that shit is terrible. But yeah, I would say like, bro, if you have this one thing I would say, I don't encourage crime, but if you're gonna do some murder for hire shit, don't use crash outs from the fucking who didn't finish probably high school from fucking Chicago to do a professional fucking hit in LA. Like, what are you doing, bro? Like, you have millions of dollars, sir. If you're gonna do something that's stupid, do it right. You feel me?
Be a planner.
Right. Didn't even get the person you was going for. You know what I'm saying? Hit his cousin. It's just stupid.
I never feel bad for when rich people do like dumb broke people shit. Like, you got too much money to not have. We was never supposed to be able to connect you to that. I can understand why you had to do what you did, but we was never supposed to connect you to it. You got too much money. You moving like a nigga who only had like $3,000 in the bank right now.
Well,
you're the bag.
When you don't look, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say what everybody should be thinking. You saw this nigga hold a gun on the last episode of Power. I can fully believe why he would be having a murder for hire, just based off of him holding that damn AK alone. Yeah, I rest my case. I ain't got nothing else to say on the subject.
All right, kind of on the same hint. A lot of fallout from that because the Chicago mayor, who got apparently $150,000 campaign donation, he's been asked to return, or is he going to return 150? What do y'all think?
He always ready to return that shit, nigga. That's Fed money. You got to determine that shit.
He don't have that. Chicago, they never. That money's
party
spent already.
Yeah,
That money going already.
Yeah, that money gone. He got to get that shit back.
It was crazy. He just got the fucking keys to a suburb. He never. What the fuck, nigga?
They just giving anybody keys to the damn city.
Well, he gave to Broadview. As somebody who went to, I graduated from high school that was in Maywood, right, which is right next to Bellwood and Broadview, the very black little suburbs. It's like he didn't even live there, bro. That was the craziest part of all that. He's not even from that area, bro. And they gave him keys to those. And one of them now she's asking for the keys back, like it's real key, like it's gonna actually open the fucking door and Broadview or some shit. You know, it's like you cooked. Now she's probably gonna lose the next election because you gave a fucking key to the city to a murderer.
Pretty much.
A fucking criminal.
But also, it shows like, you know, y'all banned Chief Keef for 10 years, and he wasn't even the real problem. Like, it was everybody else. Like, at this point, I'm glad Chief Keef got out. I'm glad he still had a very successful career. He done made his money. He's made some very questionable decisions in terms of baby mamas, but that's another conversation for today. We're not gonna get into that. But outside of that, he ain't on no bullshit like these niggas.
He said, "Fuck that shit. I'm going to LA, live my best life. Fuck y'all."
Niggas ain't. I ain't hearing. Charleston White ain't talking bad about you, then you not in the streets enough. So hey, keep it that way.
Charleston got police escorts, man.
Fuck Charleston White too.
How much
Charleston
time?
White is the worst criminal we have ever experienced in history. But for
that nigga thought he was living in a fucking power universe. That's why. But got ass.
Charleston White hate his own shadow.
That nigga hate.
That's hilarious.
That nigga think me.
I don't. And just one more thing. Durk don't put no fear in nobody's heart. I don't see how niggas was ever afraid of Lil Durk. Now Vaughn, again, I understand niggas being afraid of Vaughn. Vaughn is a walking crash out. So I can. They got security footage. This nigga just walking up, socking niggas in their face. I ain't never seen Durk on no shit like that. Like he rap about them shit. He rap tough, but after this entire situation, he ain't nothing but scary ass little nigga, man. So
at the end of the day, Lil Durk is 5'7", 150 pounds, bro. He's not pulling.
Oh, that nigga like origami.
He's not putting fear in the heart. Without a gun, a lot of these people is not fearing.
Dirk always looked like he just saw the craziest shit in the world 5 minutes ago.
That man spooked.
Drop them beans.
Off them Hanks. Out of that. But that's all I got, man. Leave Dirk. Good luck with your trial there. Hope you.
Yeah, best of luck.
I got one more thing to add.
I don't wish you luck at all.
I got one more thing to add.
That's all I got to say.
Y'all young niggas, stay y'all ass in the fucking house. Cause you're gonna end up like this dumbass nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So make smart decisions. Go to school, get a job, and be a productive member of society. That's all I gotta say. And shut the fuck up. Thank you.
Mind your business. Add that in there too.
Mind your goddamn business.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Next, Earl Sweatshirt, another Odd Future grad. What we call him? Odd Future alumni. New verse referencing Gaza has the internet talking. He recently revealed a new style, right? I can't play the video, but you got to hear. You can see it's gonna be some ass shaking and some kind of drillish type rap. And they said it's DMV type style. I didn't really say DMV to me. I think like Wale and shit when I hear that. But what do y'all think of if you heard the video and seen everything else, what do y'all think about Earl Sweatshirt and kind of his little switch up he got going on here?
Into the future.
That shit hard.
Earl Sweatshirt is from Chicago originally, so it's not like he moving outside of his original realm. Remember, they was yelling "Free Earl" for years because he was locked up in like boot camp or something like that.
In Samoa.
Yeah,
boot camp.
And then he came back and it was like, oh, Earl's back and he's like on some weird shit. But like Earl was most likely a young nigga from 15 years ago.
Earl Sweatshirt is an original YN, bro.
Yes. He got into his whole shit later in life.
Because I don't know if y'all niggas paid attention. Earl Earl had dreads.
Yeah,
Like a
Earl
month
had
ago.
dreads.
Yeah,
Earl had dreads a month ago. And at the very least a month ago, this nigga had dreads. This nigga done cut his hair. Oh, nigga, he back on his YN shit now, bro. But I will say, heard the song. The song is great.
Amazing.
I know people. This is one of these new niggas that y'all niggas have never heard of, and it's a whole different sound. But in terms of Earl, his flow, the gospel bar, clean. But that shit, I'm not okay. I'm not okay, but I'm gonna be all right.
man.
I was like, damn, nigga, I'm sad. I felt that shit. But I'm sad. His women ass shaking in the video. I'm like, damn, I can't even be depressed because it's like we all partying. Why am I sad right now?
This nigga.
I'm like, hey, fuck it. But yeah, bro,
Nah, is that
That's is all that matters to you.
Earl on a different level when it comes to his rap.
Yeah. Earl got an
He
Alchemist. He got an Alchemist album, so it's like
Yeah,
he can't be denied. Tyler need to go ahead and get his Alchemist
you ain't
album.
gonna lock you in with him, man.
Yeah.
I feel like he's earned it at this point.
Mm.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't care for it. I felt like the nigga was fighting the beat and he was losing.
That's the new style.
Oh,
That's,
well, I don't like
that's literally the new style now.
Like,
It's these niggas rap to where it's like the beat is second nature to them. Like
it's hard for me to get into.
It's something that's weird where it's like with this type of music, you have to listen with both your ears individually. One ear has to listen to the beat, the other one has to listen to the lyrics. You can't listen to it at the same time, if that makes sense.
That's some pimp shit. You just said some pimp shit. Like, go out there. I love you, baby. Go out there, suck some dick, get us some money, though. I love you, though. You just said some pimp shit, bro. That's some
no, but I'm being
That don't
funny
make no
because,
sense.
because that's how this new age shit really sounds. Where like you're concerned, like if you think somebody's fighting the beat, they're not. They're rapping on the beat, but the beat is second nature to what they're actually saying. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you.
Ryan this shit. I'm gonna write this shit down. Somebody type this shit up.
For real. Like literally,
on this shit right here.
a prime example of that, go listen to V's. If you listen to V's and his beats do not go together. Like this nigga beats do not match the way that he be rapping out.
That nigga be trying to drive.
It's the same way that Summer Walker was just in the car in that video. She's like, bro, I can't stand these Detroit rappers. Because all them niggas do not rap on beat. Like, if it's not fucking Danny Brown or fucking, if it ain't no old head, if it ain't no fucking T Grizzly, them niggas is not rapping on beat. So you have to listen separately. You gotta listen to the lyrics and the beat.
Listen to the instrumental, then you listen to him rap next.
Yeah, like you can't listen to it together because if you listen to it together, it ain't gonna make sense. So you gotta listen to it separately.
That shit hurt my brain.
I'm telling you, because it make you think. See, it's working.
I'm trying not to think.
That's the see that's the problem right there.
I'm a YN.
Embrace it.
I don't know.
As a producer, what do you think about the offbeat flow? What do you think about that, bro?
I fuck with it sometimes, but it's like I fuck with it like specific instances of it. Like I want to say like probably like early Vic Mensa, like shit like that, when it's like they're off beat, but they're on beat at the same time. It's like a drum, like some drummer shit. It's like a certain cadence that you got, like, you know, you got to know like time signatures and shit like that to really lock in on it. But it's like some people just aren't rapping to the beat at all. And there's, you know, that's kind of like the shit that I'm like whatever about. But
did you like the Earl stuff?
I thought it was dope, but it was like it was a feature. It's like someone sends you a song, and it's like if it's outside your usual style, then it's like you gotta come up with something. That's what when I saw the article, I was like, damn, it's not like he's like doing anything groundbreaking. He's fitting the criteria for a feature, but
Yeah, people make it a big deal. I was like, I mean, I fuss with it, but like he goddamn created some goddamn Shakespearean shit. I was like,
He got that weird ass name, El Costo. What? El Costo? What the fuck is his name?
yeah, you know how fans are overzealous. They're gonna theorize that, oh, this is the whole Earl, the whole new Earl album is gonna sound?
No,
That's
probably
what I
not.
was saying. I'm like, no, nigga.
Nah, probably not. I doubt that.
No.
I doubt that.
It's
Especially if it's
100%
just
chance it's not gonna sound like that. Fuck no.
As a count, let me ask this final question: is it a rebrand in store? Do you think Earl
No,
would
no,
would he benefit from a rebrand?
no. Why would you? Why fix what ain't broke?
Nah, for real shit. He perfectly
I'm gonna
fine
be honest.
shit.
I'm gonna be honest too. Just like Tyler, Earl's discography is actually pretty fucking solid. Like he ain't got a. The difference between Earl and Tyler is that Earl don't have a dud at all in his discography at all. Earl don't have a single dud. It's just he's not mainstream, so he don't garner that same attention. Earl shit is damn near flawless.
yeah.
I don't know. That shit with East on it was.
It's damn near flawless. That's what I say.
No,
It ain't no dud, but it's damn near there.
let's see.
Yeah, that's definitely scaring the hoes music, Earl.
No, that's JPEG. Earl is just going.
Earl scares the hoes.
You just smoked the Earl. Peggy is scaring the hoes music because Peggy be on some shit.
You pay the ex-military around the whole
JPEG be on some shit. Vic Mensa got scaring the hoes music too.
What the fuck happened to Vic Mensa? Let's see.
He became a civil rights activist.
Oh Lord.
I'm not joking. I want that to be clear. I wasn't joking. He was literally talking on a BET special.
All right. Good luck with that shit. Let's fix to our favorite rapper. Is he uncanceled yet? DaBaby. Did he get uncanceled yet? He's turning over a new leaf. But first we speak about him. He says he's not gonna be baited into controversy and violence. He's not gonna beat nobody ass no more. DaBaby has informed fans and general public that he refuses to get pulled in any drama moving forward after mixed reactions to his comments from a recent interview. The North Carolina rapper made the declaration on X, formerly Twitter. That shit is Twitter. I don't like call that shit X. On Friday, a day after people began commenting and reacting to a clip from his appearance on a recent episode of Drink Champs. In a snippet, DaBaby made it clear they wanted to work with Megan Thee Stallion again and implored her, "Come on home, baby." As fans responded to the clip, DaBaby tweeted, "Them days of baby mean the bullshit over with. I ain't got nothing for you but good music, entertainment, controversy, and violence that cost me enough." Do we think he is actually going to stand by those words and not be involved in any controversy? Or do not people not want to hear DaBaby rap anymore and just check for him for the controversy? What do y'all think, y'all?
I don't think the controversy that he was in before was him trying to be controversial. It was just him being a fucking dumbass nigga.
Oh, real shit.
He wasn't trying to be controversial. He's just fucking stupid. So I don't know. Moving forward, I don't know.
It's just him trying to clean up the last remnants of him being a dumbass on the Rolling Loud stage.
Yeah.
And realistically, the problem is that his music is not good enough to where people will forgive you. If I'm sorry, I'm gonna throw this out there. He not R. Kelly. He not Chris Brown. He not on that level to where he could be problematic and people still love your music. Because it's one thing for sure. If women love your music, no matter how problematic you are, if women fuck with your shit, you're good. He lost the plot along the way somewhere to where people just were unable to enjoy his music as a whole. So him being problematic and his music being ass, niggas just stopped caring. And that's what
he lost the women that did fuck with him because of the whole Meg shit.
Yep.
Lost all of them.
Like, I feel like, I don't know how the fuck he said shit, cause like he already does his damn grade. You might as well lay the motherfucker. Can't get up out of this bitch. So you don't kill that your damn, what's left of your damn fan base. So you talking about a quote unquote comeback? Nah, man. That nigga music was never good. Me and my homeboy got to hit the bed a long time ago. Like, what, when he first came out, I'm like, nigga, he's not gonna be as big as he is right now. So I'm not even him. So shit.
Mm-hmm.
What's crazy though is DaBaby can actually rap though.
Yes, he can.
I just
He can rap. It just I don't know. I don't know. It's fucking weird. It's just the production he be picking. Then I don't know, man. It just
I think he be fooling y'all with the fast rap shit.
He really do, because I'm sorry, he has one flow, he has one cadence, and his production is very similar throughout all of his projects. And to make matters worse, he don't rap about anything. Like, none of his raps have substance. So everything, like, DaBaby is a definition of a surface level nigga. Like, what you see on the outside is what you gonna get. Like, you're not gonna get anything about his upbringing and shit like that. Even when he attempted to try that, he ended up reverting back to rapping about fucking bitches and dime bags. Like, it's just he's not talented. And I'm sorry to say that. I'm sorry to his fan base. DaBaby, if you ever see me in the street, please don't smack the shit out of me, because I know you said you're not trying to be violent. So please don't attempt to smack the shit out of me. I don't want to have to fucking elbow drop your ass. But he's not good, bro. Like, we gotta just start telling niggas they ass. We have to start doing it. The same way niggas do not be making these damn teams in the NBA and be having to go overseas. We need to start doing that to these fucking rappers in the damn game. Bro, you ass. Go overseas and work on your craft and then come back.
Right, my nigga.
She said Questlove, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is. To Questlove from the Roots. He said, I don't know who this is.
What?
When he was going through the whole shit. When he was going through the whole, Questlove like did a whole fucking rant, and he was like, "Oh, I don't know who the fuck this nigga is." And it's like, bro,
talking about DaBaby?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damn. Shout to that man.
I think that Danny Lee shit hurt on him too. Like that whole breakup and kicking up that live shit. You feel me? Like that's part of your losing your female base too. It's like you had the female kind of base. Honestly, bro, if you lose the women, man, it's kind of a wrap.
It's GG's, bro.
Yeah.
Like, real
that's what I'm saying. Like, you lost the women, like, because you're gonna lose male fans all the time, but you garner that female audience. Because let's be real, a lot of females is fucking with his music because he gave them something to throw some ass to.
Mm-hmm.
You stopped supplying them that shit, and or you just kept giving them the same beats. Like, they can only throw their ass in so many times the same beats.
Mm-hmm.
So
the one thing that irritated me about this nigga mostly was the repetitive production, which led to the heat debate with my homeboy, and then the terrible fucking cover art. Because I'm an art nigga. If you ain't got a good cover art, that shit gonna piss me the fuck off, because that nigga don't have a good cover art to save his fucking life. And he just kept doing stupid shit all the fucking time. And there wasn't a moment in time where he was not out the damn public eye. He was always in some shit, fighting niggas, just getting some bullshit. Like, nigga, you're famous. You keep getting the bullshit. And it was like early in his career too. Like real in his career. And it just kept getting worse.
Yeah, his beats were horrible.
Yeah,
yeah, fucking Lord
Vincent made another
Lord Farquhar.
Vincent made. That nigga from South Carolina. My nigga. I ain't gonna lie. He might see me. I don't give a fuck. It is what it is. If you wanna fight it, we can fight it out. But them fucking beats make South Carolina look bad. I ain't gonna lie.
The whole state.
The whole state.
Game of Thrones. Flute, nigga. Why is the flute?
He kept making that shit just like, nigga, every beat the same fucking drums and shit. Bro, turn this shit off, man.
Yeah. You gotta let other people pick your beats or something. But yeah, I don't think I'll come back. I mean, he might have a niche audience. I think he can be like a mid-tier motherfucker, you know, $1,000 a feature or some shit. He can do the Boosie shit too, get on the chitlin circuit, you feel me? Do that shit, go to little clubs in the South and shit and do that. But yeah, I think the mainstream shit is over with, bro.
GG.
Yeah, good game. That's all I got, yo. Let's see, we got any comments here? What are you thinking about? Who is that? What the fuck is that? It's some bots or something. I'm start getting people. Professor Morgan Wallen, you might get him. No, he's on Twitter. Need somebody on YouTube. Get some wrenches out. What happened? You Star? You disappeared, yo.
No, I'm here.
You got company. You had to get off the camera. All right. No, we had a review. I like when two people do a review because you get to pit it against each other a little bit, kind of compare, contrast what they think about the different things. So we got the.
Wait, you didn't talk about DaBaby on Drink Champs.
I don't care about DaBaby on Drink.
Begging for a feature.
Nobody cares about DaBaby on Drink Champs.
Begging for a feature.
We losing audience talking about DaBaby. And next up, Shane Noir, the Lotus. People don't know we do reviews, so let me pull up the first one we got here. Southside Gunna. He gave the album a 9.4 out of 10. That's pretty high, bro. I think he's being petty, like 0.4 ass shit. Like, do you round up? You round down? How the fuck?
Nah, nigga, I don't grade on the curve, nigga. The grade is the grade.
Is it some decimals behind that? 9.437.
Nah, we grade. We don't grade on the curve. I mean, to be quite honest, it's not even a top 20 album, and it's a 9.4. Like, that's how severe, like, that's how strong this year for music for me has been. Like, this is not even. It's like right behind Ye Ali at like 21 or 22. So it's like, it's right there. But I think it was a good project. I think this is, everybody talks about Cardi B and Nicki Minaj and the STD lady. My head, I'm sorry.
It's not confirmed that she has STD.
Yeah, it's getting late. I'm tired. So Shay Noir is one of those female rappers that people need to listen to because she has substance. She has amazing producers that she worked with. She has bars, even when her features be great. So when we get an artist like a Shay Noir, like, people have to gravitate, listen to that, because that's the type of female rap that's really gonna give you what you want from these mainstream female artists. Niggas be wanting Meg Thee Stallion to be having deep substance and shit to talk about. Realistically, she can only talk about being an alcoholic and liking anime and shaking her ass so many times. She again, like DaBaby, is a surface level nigga. There's not much to her. There's a lot to Shay Noir, so you have to listen. She tells stories, so that's kind of where I was with that.
Are we listening with one ear or both ears this time? Like,
you're funny as fuck, but you listen.
The other one on.
She raps to her beats. She's not a Detroit nigga, so you gotta worry about that. She's not rapping off beat.
All right, that's what's up, yo. And then we have Mr. Malik, the villain. Gave the same album of 9. What the fuck? 9.5.
What the hell?
See, this is the crazy part. Like I said earlier before the show started, when I took my review on Sunday, I thought I was reading my review. And I'm reading this, I'm like, fuck, I ain't take this. And it was Southside. I'm like, this nigga gave this 9.4. I gave this 9.5.
That's crazy. So, y'all didn't know.
Yeah.
Y'all should always be similar. Y'all gonna be
hive mind ass niggas. So why you give it 9.5? What did you agree with a lot he said? What is your criteria?
It was. She told a story in the damn album. For real, it was a visual story. She talking about her personal come up and shit. You know, personal experiences as a black woman. You know, overall experience, human experience, all of that. And I think, from what I read, that she produced this project too and shit.
She did?
I want to say. Yeah, I think she did. I think she produced some of the songs on it. So yeah, it was when I played the first song, I was like, yeah, I'm giving this shit a high fast score, and it kept getting good. I was like, yeah, this one the one. I fuck with them. I love production, man. I always talk about this. I love the soul sample and shit. So that was a plus right there. And yeah, she really did her shit on this project, man. I thought that it was Guns N' Roses with 38 Sleeves. That shit was hard. And Jody Landon. and goddamn angels and shit. That I felt it, man. It was great, and she definitely need to be talked about more because she's a great fucking lyricist and shit.
Okay. So make sure y'all check out those reviews, man. I dropped the link in the comment section. Click on that. Make sure y'all share that. Check out our whole library of reviews. Of course, if you go to the site, you click that highlights tab. We got all this shit, all that good shit for you to read. So, and if you check at the top, we also have, you go to the article section, we got it outlined by alphabetical order. I'm doing the hard lifting for you. You ain't even gotta do shit but read, goddammit. And it's fundamental. So make sure y'all check that out. Let's move on to our next subject. A Posthumous DMX album. Are y'all checking for that joint?
The last one wasn't good.
I was gonna say not really.
So
This is gonna be even worse.
The first one wasn't even that good. So a second one is unnecessary as fuck, especially given the lead single was nothing but a prayer.
Let that man rest.
Please.
Snoop Dogg, Killer Mike, MC Light.
Those are the people on it? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like it's they were essentially preaching. Like they were praying and shit. So it's like it's one of those things where it's just like, I'm gonna be quick with this. The only way you should be using DMX likeness at any point in time as he's dead is if you have Def Jam Vendetta. That's it. Leave him alone. Leave the music alone. Stream his music. Support him. Do not make nothing new. Leave him alone.
Yeah, it's like, bro, you got like, this is kind of shameless on Swiss's part because, like, bro, you got Scarlett, just promote her.
Oh, she was Swiss?
She was, I think she was his artist that she brought her to Swiss, or he brought her to Swiss. So it's like, bro, just focus on her. Don't try to like, just let him rest.
Yeah. I agree. I fully, I agree with TikTok. DM is one of my favorite rappers of all time. Like he really is. And I'm not fucking with this at all. I don't even like Posthumous albums and shit because all people do is just be milking the dead artists any fucking way. Like only person do it right, goddamn, was Mac Miller with his goddamn albums and shit after he passed away. But I'm not a big fan of Posthumous albums. They don't hit the same. They really don't. So.
I mean, even then though, like I feel, I don't know. I just think posthumous albums are just kind of like, what's the point? Because like I fuck with Mac, but I didn't even listen to the shit that came out after he died. Just because of the the stigma around posthumous albums. They're just usually not good because they're not they're not the artists. It's not their vision.
My thing is always like, how did you come up with the album like after they're gone? Like, would they even like this?
That's what I'm saying. I think about the same shit all the time. Like, would they really put this shit out? And that's when I'm like, yeah, they put the shit in the garbage, man. Nobody wants to put shit.
Like certain songs be vaulted and never released for a reason.
Exactly.
Yeah.
For real.
I think if the majority of the albums may be recorded before they pass, like it was already planned or in the works.
Right.
I think that's a little different. If you just taking sliced verses and shit that's in the vault, shit throwing them on tracks, they might not even like this cat. You know what I mean? You doing mad features and shit like that. They might have been beefing with the cat. So I think it's a difference. I think you have a number of years, after like maybe 2 years, 3 years or something. Once you start getting to 5 years after somebody's gone, 4 or 5 years, I think it's kind of like, it's a little weird. You feel me? Just my personal perspective.
Those money grabbish.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just emptied out the vault on Pop Smoke.
Oh, for real?
They just took every unreleased song that they had, every session that they had, and just dumped it out.
Pretty much. Because I'm like, how is this much songs? Or how many, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, this nigga ain't even been making music that long.
Exactly.
Not for real.
Yeah, unless they take the shit. Then they also do things like take the shit that you probably didn't even want people to hear. The beginning shit. maybe the first thing you ever produced, the first rap you ever did that you be like, that shit is trash, and they'll release shit like that. You'll be like, bro, they might not even want that shit out there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I would come back to life and die again if somebody put my first shit out.
yeah, it's like I don't even listen to old podcasts. Just like, oh my god, the mic sounds like shit. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't listen to nothing I fucking do. Like, can you imagine you've been dead for 10 years sitting there where the fuck you sitting on the other side? Like, god damn it, they done put this motherfucking shit out.
I'm haunting whoever put that shit out.
I'm no bullshit. I will hunt the shit out of somebody. Don't you
swear to
fucking
God.
play with me like that. Don't play with me. Don't do that.
Has anybody had a posthumous album that they actually enjoyed?
Yeah. Circles.
Yeah,
Circles. Because it was supposed to tie into the hip hop album that he was, the pure hip hop rap album we were supposed to get afterwards. But if people ever actually, if you listen to Circles, just kind of like how, he was talking about the continuity with Tyler the Creator, how songs flow from one track to the next. That's exactly what Circles is. The entire thing flows because it's literally a circle. So I would say that would probably be like really one of the best ones I've heard personally.
I'll probably say Jay Dilla, Jay Stay Paid, but I mean, Pete Rock oversaw that, so that's kind of like there wasn't really much room to fail. The beats are going to be fire, and Pete Rock's overlooking it. So,
what you, Malik? You got any posthumous albums that you still play or rock with?
Shit, I really don't. Like I said, I really don't like listen to him like that because I feel like it just ain't true to the artist. It ain't no reveal. The only one I can say is Mac Miller because his family did it right. Like they actually knew what they were doing and shit, and they just did it. And that. Besides that, I don't really fuck with them like that. So. Nah.
Some of them Tupac albums is all right. I got my old nigga bag. Don't call me old, man. I don't want to hear that shit. But yeah, I fuck with some of the posthumous Tupac. He recorded so much music, it really don't matter though. He was just recording shit, throwing it in the vault, recording shit, release that shit next year. I don't give a fuck. He was just recording so much music, man.
Yeah, I fucked with the ones that like came out like right after he passed, like the one with like I Wonder If Heaven Got a Ghetto. Like some of those ones, the ones that start, the one that like Eminem fully produced, and then we start getting into that territory. Yeah, those were horrible.
That shit, them Eminem beats, man. Them Eminem beats, man. I'm glad he stopped the producing shit, bro. Oh my god, yo, you talking about the fucking Game of Thrones beats? Them Eminem beats. I know Eminem beat every time I hear it. I'll be like, oh, this.
I don't mind his beats. I just don't want to hear anybody else on them.
I don't want to hear them fucking beats, yo. Them beats.
I ain't even know that nigga. I ain't know that nigga used to produce that.
Yeah, I can't fuck with them Eminem beats, bro. But hey, more power to you if you dig it. All right, that's all I got, man. DMX, rest in peace, man. Let that man rest up, bro. Foxy Brown. We got a whole bunch of old niggas. Foxy Brown released a documentary, biggest bidding war in rap history. I think that's a little cap. Are we checking for that documentary? Pull it up here. I see some heads shaking already. Foxy Brown to revisit biggest bidding war in rap history, a new documentary. Where the fuck she been at? Foxy Brown as a documentary works and will be put a spotlight on a bidding war that ensued when record labels were trying to sign her in 1995. Taken to her Instagram story on Monday, Fox Boogie reflected. Did he nickname her? Reflected on the biggest bidding war in rap history. She explained why she eventually went with Def Jam. True story, 1995 was the biggest bidding war in rap history. She wrote with fire emojis. 4 big CEOs were at war to sign the Foxy deal. The fucking war was crazy. Russell Simmons, Puff, Jimmy Iovine, Sylvia Rome. Shit was nuts. So my team voted. Don and Pooh voted Bad Boy. Eric Nixon, Ant voted Jimmy. Clark Kent voted Russell. I chose Russell with incentive. JC had to be signed too. Foxy documentary coming. I don't even think I would even say that the way Russell's going right now. But what do y'all think about the documentary? What do y'all think about the name of the documentary? Biggest bidding war. Has there been a bigger bidding war, you think?
I mean, it's not far-fetched because that's at the time that Kim was on fire, and labels wanted almost like a counterpart to her. So because
Okay.
they're seeing the money she's bringing in, they're seeing the there's a proven formula. So
Yeah,
that makes sense that they would
I agree with
scrambling to sign her.
for sure. I agree with J Club. I ain't gonna watch this shit though. Kind of over documentaries at this point. Like they just dropped the Chris Brown one on Max.
Oh, I was just about to say about that. No, he
What?
might
Yeah,
buy a
the
poly
Chris Brown
ticket, bro.
documentaries on Max. Like I'm kind of over documentaries at this
Yeah.
point because I'm documentary out and seeing like 5 or 6 of them shits this year. So I'll let y'all niggas tell me the cliff notes. I don't care anymore.
I don't think I'm gonna watch it either, bro. I ain't gonna lie
I
to you.
might like the last one I watched was the Black Sheep one, which was fire. And I don't really care to see a documentary of anyone that came out after 2010. I don't care. I just don't care.
Yeah, I think the last one I watched was Kanye joint. I don't even know that.
Especially with
on
the
the joint.
big documentary about to drop too.
Oh, absolutely not.
Like I don't care. Like
People's egos be like way too big.
Not really.
You're not even a decade in, and you
like even like
you're
even
docu-
like, the NBA. Like for us as niggas, like we got the NBA documentaries. Like they finna do a second season. Like I'm so over documentaries right now because it's like all I've been doing is rewatching King of the Hill because I'm so fucking sick and tired of everything else. If I'm not watching sports or pro wrestling, I'm watching King of the Hill. Period. Nothing else.
Period.
Bobby, what the fuck you get? You be using some random shit. Where you get King of the Hill from, brother?
That's a classic, nigga. I had to ask that shit I had to ask that shit earlier today. Well, actually yesterday. Took a poll. I had 500 some votes. Which show was better, American Dad or King of the Hill? It was very close, neck and neck. It was 49-51. King of the Hill got the win.
I don't even think that's close. I don't think King of the Hill is.
King of the Hill is way better to me.
I would have voted American Dad.
What?
That's great.
I actually never really watched King of the
American
Hill.
Dad. American Dad is great. It's great show. But it's King of the Hill. Nah, bro.
I think that might be an age.
He was a white pimp from Oklahoma. Like you can't write that, bro. Like that's top tier writing.
So you ain't finished. Oh, that was good actually. The Vince McMahon documentary.
That Vince McMahon documentary. They didn't even. It's nothing that we didn't already know.
Is that where the nigga was like this?
Yeah,
that's the other documentary.
Yeah, that's the other one, man.
That's what I'm saying. See, there's so many of them. It's just like,
yeah, it was good though. It was good. Check that out.
More documentaries.
I was disappointed. Because I'm like, nigga, I already knew it. So, like,
yeah.
Just the storylines in WWE made me know that nigga was sick.
Oh yeah, I had forgot about some of them nasty ass storylines though. Like they talking about how he wanted to like do a storyline when he impregnated his daughter or some shit. Like they've seen this with a straight face. I'm like, bro, really?
Yeah, he was living his sick fantasy through wrestling.
Yeah.
Bad man, go to jail.
I'm surprised you go to your you need Jesus.
Yeah, that nigga need Jesus, Allah,
Buddha.
You need goddamn the pagan gods. You need every fucking god.
Zeus.
Zeus and shit.
All right, let's go to the next one. ASAP Rocky explains that Frank Ocean finesse the industry. Is Frank Ocean with a quote unquote diabolical genius? So let me pull up the video here.
They still bringing this up.
I think it's an old ass video.
Years later,
based on the fact Frank Ocean, they used to have the same.
I only did Frank once, and I had to go to him. And
y'all hear that?
Oh, that's amazing. Frank Ocean fucking interviews.
I know it was rare, but he's so dope.
He's a genius based off the fact that he had a deal and he didn't put out an album in 4 years. And with his deal, he literally figured out how to get 20 million from Lucian Grange, drop his deal, figure out how to make the funds apply to a whole nother album, give him a bullshit album, get out his deal all in one round. Do you know how embarrassed the record industry was? Do you know how hard they've been whipping fucking artists since then? Like, this shit is some real slave shit. Like, you feel me? Like, that man figured out how to finesse the record industry, and people don't talk about that. That it took that man 2 years to do that shit. And then Blonde, he already got $20 million check from Apple from that shit, which and he didn't have to give any of that shit back to the label because he was already out his deal once he gave them Endless. You get what I'm saying? Look this. Yeah, exactly. Now, am I lying? Anybody check out if I'm lying? This man. So now the BMW. That's how he.
I
That's
didn't
why
know
people
that.
don't know I'm sponsored by Mercedes Benz. That's why I do collabs. That's why I design cars. That's why my stage has cars. That's why I do the commercials and stuff. It's just like doing Dior or something like that. He inspired me to do that.
Wow.
Same people.
Trapper of the year, Frank Ocean. Y'all saw the video, man. What do y'all think, man? Is that part of the reason? I want to take it in a different area. Like, is that part of the reason y'all think, for one, you may not get another Frank Ocean major release, and for two, the record labels are a lot more, I would say, stringent on how they do deals. A lot more overbearing, I would say. What do y'all think?
So what he did was so he released Endless, and then he fulfilled his obligations, and then he dropped Blonde right after.
Yep.
That was, yeah, because I remember those. I remember when those albums dropped. So yeah, I mean that's not really that much of a finesse, but I mean it was a good idea. You kind of gave him a little bit too much credit, but yeah, no, I just don't think he just wants to put out music anymore. It's not.
Yeah.
I don't
I
think
lost
it's a
faith.
complex thing.
It's difficult for somebody that really kind of, I don't, Frank wasn't really in the industry for the money anyway. You can tell he wasn't. You can tell where he came from. He was part of the Odd Future Collective. Like, they're not in it for the money. They're in it for the art. All of them in their own separate ways. So for Frank to get 20 M's that he didn't even have to pay back, and he's still making buku money off of Channel Orange. He's still making money off Blonde. He had the exclusive deal with Apple. So it's kind of like, what is the rush to release music? Like, he's kind of like, he's set for life. He did what he needed to do. He made the money. He made his impact. There's nothing for you to sing about, for you to rap about. Don't put out no music. Enjoy your life. Yes, we as fans, we like your music, and we're gonna always want your music. We're gonna want more because you're that damn good. But nah, bro, like, you good. Like, take a chill. Take a chill pill.
I mean,
More
he's
fans
not
need
like,
to have that mentality about it, because it's like, these are real people
Yeah.
with lives, and it's like, bro, if they don't feel like making music, if they don't feel like putting out music, it's like, bro, there's tons of other artists out here.
Yeah. And for the record labels nowadays, like, yeah, there are a lot of people who sign these deals and they're not able to fulfill their obligations, and that's because they've been signed to a 360 deal where they already in debt and they're trying to get up out of debt before they sign the deal. They get the deal, they get this money. The money's supposed to go to the album, but they spending it on, frivolous bullshit. Then they make the album. The album flops, and now you are stuck in this circle of repetitive BS, because now you're having to get a bigger loan for the next project, and you still got 4 more to do, and you only 1 deep, and it took you 2 years just to get the first one out, and you already in your late 20s. So by the time you get out the deal, you gonna be damn near 40. At that point, it's done. It's cooked. It's over with.
damn, nigga, I'm damn near 40. Am I cooked, nigga?
I'm talking about in the music industry, we know for a fact a lot of artists, when they get to that 40-year-old range, they either just die off in terms of quality. Like, niggas are not going to be Nas and Eminem and Kanye, where they're going to be able to make music in their 40s and people still enjoy it. It's not going to be the same unless you just an electronic artist or you're doing some alternative type music. If you 40 some years old and you still trying to rap, it's pointless. Because not
killing my dreams. You killing my dreams.
not everybody's talented enough to
Ain't
be
got the booze, man.
Killer Mike to rap about some real shit and win Grammys from it.
Facts.
So you trying to rap yourself out of a record deal at 42 years old because you done blew your money when you was 28 is fucking crazy.
Yeah. I would say putting out a bullshit album ain't even nothing new too either. I don't think that's like a great
Exactly. I was just gonna say that he's not the only person who did that.
But that's where mixtapes come in. Because all the bullshit albums that people could be releasing to get out their deals, that would just be mixtapes nowadays. But everybody got to try to figure out a way to get out their deals and hope that those bullshit albums sell enough so that they can recoup the money to pay the label back so they can get out the deal in the first place.
Wait, damn! When they fulfill the obligation, they still got to pay the money back.
I mean, because it's a loan at the end of the day. Because once you pay back your label and you pay all your people, your team, and stuff like that, whatever you get from that is yours. But you may only got a $50,000 advance. It may cost you almost $200,000 to make this album. You in the hole. You was in the hole before you even got the damn budget. So it's like you got to find different ways. So that's why we see artists nowadays, just like A$AP Rocky said, I got my sponsorships and shit like that because you got to get that extra money from somewhere.
And that's the point of 360 deals. They take your earnings and pay and put that towards recouping.
Yeah. And if you don't release any other music outside of 1 or 2 albums and it's taken 5-6 years, for you to drop new music, your fan base is gonna die off. You're not gonna make a lot of money. You're not gonna have opportunities to release music outside of your deal because anything you release has to be approved by the label. So if you can't get out that circle, you can't break that cycle, you stuck. So when Frank did that, he figured out a way to actually get out the circle, but Frank was talented enough that his bullshit music was still good enough to fucking sell. That's the difference. Niggas are not talented enough to have throwaway songs sell.
Yeah, big facts. That's the kind of idea I want to do. Is like I think a lot of these platforms don't talk enough about the business side of things. That's one thing I do want to do eventually is have at least editorials, maybe interviews with some fucking business lawyers and shit, just trying to talk about shit like that. Because I'm a big financial literacy person, man. And it's like you signing your life away for a fucking chunky chain and 20K. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of these dudes is doing. And they just not hip to the game. They just don't have that knowledge to not do that. You feel me? So I think that's a point that they don't really talk much about on any of these. It's all about this salacious shit, this drama shit. I think we need more education and shit like that. You know what I mean?
They see that first big shit. They got them put their name on the damn contract, and they get fucked for life.
They just gotta go buy the fucking chain, the Cuban link.
Chunky chain.
Man, fuck that chain. You're gonna get taken from you if you go somewhere you're supposed to be. In conclusion, I feel like all artists should be independent and try to make a loyal fan. Even though it's hard, I feel like you're talented enough, the work can be done. So
some of these niggas need deals. Forget that. Everybody ain't an entrepreneur.
Yeah, because it's like deals can be fucked up, but at the same time, it's like some people aren't built to like learn every single aspect. You can't like a lot of people can't manage themselves, and it's it's a lot. So it is a lot. So it is understandable, but everybody trying. That's sometimes that's your own undoing. Trying to wear every hat.
Yeah.
Shit, I'll tell you right now, if it looked right and if all the terms is right, I'd probably sign a deal if it was in my favor. Because I ain't trying to pay for my own shit. Finance, because it's expensive. So I see why people sign. I wouldn't sign to another artist though.
No, hell no.
I wouldn't do that. But I mean, but yeah. I see why people do it, but I don't know. I don't want to be in a slave contract. Because I was gonna mention that he just grazed over that when he said this is some real slave shit. ASAP when you mentioned it.
Yeah.
What did you mean by that?
Drewski.
What you mean by that?
Yeah, we see Star with the chunky chain. We know she done signed her deal.
Yeah, a big ass star chain. Okay.
Where you get that chain from? When you get that
Amy.
chunky?
We get that necklace.
Southside, you ready, bro?
Yeah, brother. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Hey, Dad.
Crash dummy of the week. Let's go.
How y'all doing, folks? Hope y'all doing all right. I'm gonna be quick with this, because I was actually blocked by this person on Twitter, which is not surprising. Yeah. Here's our crash demo of the week. If you don't know who this is the person that is getting sued by Megan Thee Stallion. If you run a blog site at your big ass age, please be factual with the shit that you say. Don't be out here spreading bullshit lies and rumors and things like that, because your tweets are public. People can find your shit. That whole tweet is deleted type shit. No, bro. Screenshots exist. There's a way for people to go find your stuff. So I just want to say, Miss Milagro, that crusty ass wig that you had on, I hope you really have some good lawyers. I really hope you do, because Meg is 1-0 when it comes to court cases. So I'm just saying, we already seen what happened to Tasha K. She's still having to pay Cardi B with everything she got. You finna be in the same boat. You finna owe this woman your entire livelihood, and your entire livelihood is your entire Twitter account. So all $47.83 that you make every fucking 2 weeks, that shit finna get shit right over to Miss Megan. But hey, at least you still have those wigs.
Damn. There we have it. Well, now what did she say? I'm not even familiar.
I know, right?
She's been spreading just anything that was about the court case with Tory Lanez. She was just spreading a whole bunch of misinformation. Basically just doing some defamation of character type shit. So, and knowing me, and probably why I got blocked, is because I'm not afraid to actually speak my piece and call a motherfucker stupid. And I'm pretty sure I said something along those lines. And that's the case that we got. So, yeah, she getting sued. She gonna lose the case, and that's the funny part about it.
She got anything on here? Whatever. But you got the crash dummy. She might block us after this, but it's all good. We'll take that.
Don't nobody care. Nobody give a fuck, honestly. I don't fucking care. I don't care. I don't really give a fuck.
But you know what, though? We're going to brighten your day, though, Southside, bro, because we're going to bring up your favoriteest rapper in the world.
Favoriteest.
Karabooski. She recently claims that Lil Yachty had a whole room full of writers. He had writers on top of writers in this bitch. Let me play this right.
There's on the shoulders of the writers.
Like, you know what's crazy? Boat used writers for Let's Start Here. Is that album? He had a whole team of writers.
Everybody.
Like, what are you doing, bro? You can't. My bad. Ugly.
No, everybody.
Keep that.
They mad at them.
Everybody use writers, man. It's all good, bro.
Like, it's your job, damn near. Like, it's like.
I thought about
I'm
being
not
a writer.
using them though right now. Like, since Boat, first of all, I didn't want to use them. We used to argue all the time. I didn't want to use them. Like, I didn't like talking about pussy this and dumbass shit. Like, I don't even talk like that. So just like I'm straight on that. But we used to clash about it because he got an ego.
You give
But
me
now
100
I'm not gonna
writers.
use no writers because I haven't even dropped the tape yet. I need people to know, like, I just at least need to put my own tape body of work out with just me. You feel me? Like,
Right.
so people can know, like, I'm not playing with y'all dumbass. Like, it been me the whole time. Like, it's my shit.
Mm-hmm.
Feel me? And then after that, like, if it become like a, when you years in the shit, just to make it easier, maybe I'll use a writer. But right now, I don't see myself doing that because I don't think I need it. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think my whole swag is me being me on the song. Like, people don't really talk about what I talk about, or I don't know. Like, I just feel like the only thing that works is talking about what I talk about, my flow, do my shit. Like, that's what's working for me.
Yeah.
On the streams, like that's what's working. Like on science paper, you did.
You give me 100 writers, I probably still wouldn't sound good. It's all about talent. Clearly, she got talent. Having a writer is like, there's really nothing wrong with it if you can make it sound good at that moment. You just
shut up.
I don't know, right?
Dude
So-
said everybody uses writers. Like, speak for
No,
yourself, my
no,
guy.
they don't, my nigga.
So she just gonna sit up here and lie.
That motherfucker lying like a motherfucker. Cause we know.
So we just gonna sit up here and just look. Okay, again, it's late. I'm tired. I'm not gonna be ranting.
All right, shit.
What? One, you telling us he had writers on his most experimental album. Okay, strike one. Strike two, you said you didn't want no damn writers and you want to talk about no pussy this, pussy that. That's literally the basis of your music since you've come in the game. Strike two. Strike three, you don't have a tape out. You have no body of work outside of features. Because even the collab tape that you did with the whole Concrete Boys crew, you don't even have an individual song. I want people to realize that album is really fucking great. She's the only one who don't have an individual song in that project. Yeah. So, yeah, you want to tell people about who you are, but realistically, you can't even say the N-word.
You taking passes, bro?
Yeah, I'm done. She getting on my nerves. That's the problem. She getting on my nerves. Like I wanted her to be successful, but she getting on my nerves.
She going to some
She irritating me like how Quilla Ray did in the beginning. It's starting to irritate
me. You got to crash out hands ready.
I don't know, but I kind of don't not believe her when she said that he has writers. But I'm like, wait, how does he have writers and this shit still trash though? You got a room full of writers and still come out trash.
My problem is, you gonna get on this nigga podcast. She just lied. Like, she just told a big bold-faced lie just because Yachty said he had to write for her. That's the reason why she said shit. Anybody can say that shit like a fucking mirror. Like, dude, just shut up. Like, this what I'm saying. You need to shut the fuck up, man. Because now she out here lying and shit. And you don't even, you know what? Fuck this shit. I ain't saying nothing. She got my name on.
Why y'all think she lying? The fuck?
Shit.
He might use Ghost Rider, but who cares? Like, if he do, like, still sound the fucking same. My thing is, you going like talking to DDG and whoever the fuck this nigga is about Ghost Rider. Like, these niggas is solid musicians who care about these.
Yeah, that nigga had audacity to say.
You know what I mean? Like, you going to these cats to talk about writing and not writing like these motherfuckers care. These niggas is YouTubers, dog.
I think she was just doing the whole like, I wasn't doing it, you were. That type of shit.
She's scorn. She strikes me as like a scorned lover type shit. This is some scorn
for real.
type shit to me. You run around talking about this dude for how long now? You feel me? But she probably wouldn't get no invite. It's like the Dame Dash conundrum, right? Where you probably wouldn't get that many interviews if you didn't mention Jay-Z, right? Like everywhere you go, somebody gonna mention Jay-Z. She's stuck in that thing where wherever she's go, she gotta talk about Yachty. Otherwise, why the fuck you here? It's not like you got a body of work to talk about right now. You know what I mean? You gotta talk about Yachty. We want to talk about Boat. What's going on with that shit? You know what I mean? So everywhere she go, that's was until she does something to free herself from that, tie. Then that's all she's gonna be able to talk about. That's her whole shit now. You know what I mean? So
some real shit though.
That's
like,
us.
and to be honest, it really ain't nothing wrong with using writers because most people use them. R&B singers shit use them. So
that's different.
Yeah,
that's
rap is different.
Yeah, but rap is different though. So but it's like I don't know why she just using nigga name for clout right now. So
But what's funny is how quick DDG tried to play that off and like defend him. Oh, everybody uses writers. Shut up.
Cause he know he
does.
He know he asked too. Talk about him. He gonna talk about he don't use writers and knowing damn well he probably do. And even if he said he didn't, his music has because he put the same song out 4 times.
And then he gonna still there trying to slide. I thought about being a rapper. I heard that shit. Don't you?
What's the next subject, D?
Yeah, we're moving on. It's crazy. I try to bring up the next subject, and one of them tweets is gone. Ack must got a cease and desist. But Megan Thee Stallion just released that Act 2. She blames Apple Music for being the reason none of her Act 2 album tracks have broken into the top charts. However, the album could be still seen on the album charts, which makes her claim improbable. I believe it was, what was the number? I don't even know what the number was, but it was they labeling it as a flop. Which is an interesting thing because this album is actually like a deluxe reissue of her previous album, the Megan joint. So she basically did, like we talked about mixtapes earlier, she basically released the same shit and just do like 12 throwaway tracks or some shit. I think that's what she did.
Yeah, they fucked up on this because it was a deluxe album. It's a deluxe. It's not like, I felt like people were treating it as if it was going to be its own entity and that it was going to be its own separate thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's just a deluxe edition. The problem is when you release a deluxe edition, the deluxe album is supposed to go up under the older tracks. What happened was Apple Music released it as its own entity. That's where they fucked up at. They had to go back in and fix it to where it ended up being 4 different versions. It was Too Clean, Too Dirty, and then it was Act 1, Act 2, and then it was Act 2, Act 1. And it was like that on the clean and dirty side. So that's where they kind of fucked up at because the streams got pulled off initially and it had to be essentially re-released. So yeah, the numbers are going to look a little wonky because the album got pulled off the charts because they released it incorrectly and they had to go back and fix it.
That makes
So
sense.
that only happened on Apple, not on Spotify and the other one?
I'm not sure. I don't think it happened on any of the other ones because typically those other apps typically kind of just, they don't really have any real issues in terms of their algorithms and what they release and things like that. But I know for a fact that Apple Music, they, especially with their algorithm, they know who they're going to push. Like they know who they're going to get to come to their app and do their streams. They were highlighting her project. She's been at the forefront. Her and DC the Don. They were the 2 that I saw the most. And her shit was up there. It got pulled off. Because I enjoyed like 2 songs on there. They got pulled off. I couldn't find them. I went back to go look. I was like, oh, this shit like French Montana album. So I was like, I just kept seeing Megan Act 2, Megan Act 2, Megan Act 2, Megan Act 2.
Yeah, well, that big difference is just because it was like Academics posted the same shit on his little. He has like a fucking burner page where he posts like the shit he don't want to put on his main fucking personal shit, just some hating shit. Whoever runs that page. So let me ask you this: is a hate train for Megan Thee Stallion? You think it's anything negative people are gonna look for? Maybe because of the Tory Lanez shit. Maybe because people see her as the face of the new machine or whatever. Like, is it attracting that negativity, or is the music just not living up to the hype?
Just fucked up release, but also stop doing fucking deluxe albums. That's 12 whole songs. She could have just put the 12 songs out, and that would have avoided this entire mess.
I literally thought it was going to be a mixtape, so I thought it was its own body of work. Like, I just need to know, what is the hype about this deluxe thing that's going on? Because this is a thing that's been happening lately.
It's
they try to get
more streams.
Yeah, basically.
It's more streams for an individual project because if you do well, even if you don't do well first week, the individual streams that you would get from the deluxe edition, even if it's just 2 songs, if they're hit songs, they're going to drive up the whole, they're going to drive up the numbers for the entire project as a whole. So the fact that you had 12 songs additionally, added on to it. It's now a complete and utter bloated mess. Because half those songs don't even hit, and you re-release one song that's a remix.
Some song was way too much. Yeah. Way too much.
She was cooking with grease on one of those songs, and then the rest of it was just like soggy cereal.
I don't enjoy it.
Cornflake without the milk. All right, that's all we got, bro. Anything else on Megan's so-called flop?
Nope.
I'm tired of hearing about next. Well, I did enjoy Bigger and Texas on that project. Yeah.
Damn, the Dodgers just tied the game.
All right, going to our debate. The hypotheticals we got is the clout for negativity. We just crazy because we just talk about Megan. Is the chase for clout and negativity killing hip hop journalism? Are there any trusted outlets left out there besides, of course, Hip Hop High Society, where you get all your neutral news, except for Roddy Ricch and Nicki Minaj? So many hip hop outlets and platforms pay Hit Boy and Big Hit. This would kind of led to that question. Little no attention while they were making hella music together. Now that Big Hit ended up back in jail, they're all rushing to share the news. Platforms move like that a problem with hip hop journalism. The clout chasing. So is the clout chasing killing journalism in general, bro? Like, what are y'all think?
It is. And he's right, but plenty of people were sharing their shit.
Yeah.
So,
but when it comes to hip hop journalism, people think that hip hop journalism is academics. People think hip hop journalism is Joe Budden, and it's not. Hip hop journalism was the source. It was all those magazines that you used to see in the barbershop on a Saturday morning that was just sitting there. Like, we had when we had physical media, yeah, that's when it was its best, because people took the time out to actually give a fuck to craft these articles. Now everything is a fucking gotcha moment. YouTube money kind of fucked that up. These media outlets, they hire these people who don't really know the genre of music, and they just be looking for niggas who just it's nothing to get a nigga with a damn degree in broadcast journalism to go talk to a fucking rapper for 20 minutes and just write some bullshit down. It's nothing. Facts. You get somebody that actually gives a fuck and that cares, that actually is passionate to talk to these people, that's when you get the real journalism. Not to say that everybody that works for these companies is, they don't know what they be talking about, but a vast majority of them, they don't know. So, yeah, the gotcha moments of what's going to bring the money in.
Facts. Paid per clicks and paid for engagement and shit. I think that's a big contributor to people, and even putting out shit that's not even fucking true. Like, I remember when one of them was reporting the Wire, the whole Wire for 12 years shit. The dude that on Lil Durk, he got out of prison in 2022. He couldn't wear a wire for fucking 12 years. He was in prison for fucking 10. You know what I mean? So what they meant to say was he was locked up for 12 years and he's been wiring a wire since he got out the last couple years, but somebody just rushed out there, and there's a checkmark account put that out. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. And that's not the first instance of that,
And it's hard to trust these accounts that have these check marks. And I know I'm saying that because I have one myself, but realistically, people, the only reason I have a damn check mark is so that y'all can get a full detailed album review, and because I like posting videos that are longer than 2 minutes and 50 seconds. That's it. Most of these niggas with check marks do this shit for the money. Twitter does not pay enough. Twitter does not pay me enough for this shit.
Twitter don't pay shit.
Twitter pays nothing, bro.
Literally
nothing. Ponzi scheme, fucking.
This shit is a scam. And I pay $8 a month so that I can give y'all the best music content possible. That's literally what I pay it for. So when you see other entities like a Complex do shit and these motherfuckers don't be fact checking their sources, or they just be, the biggest problem that I have is when certain news sites recycle the same tweets and it comes from multiple sources. Complex, NPR, my mixtapes, whatever, it'd be the same tweet in a different variation, but it's the exact same tweet. And it's like y'all all doing this shit for clicks, bro. Like,
yeah, and I feel like I don't like how it's become a lot of gossip mixed with the hip hop journalism. Like it's becoming like shade room type. Because we see the Daily Louds, we see the whatever them bullshit hip hop accounts that aren't even run by Black people. Not to bring race into it, but
yeah, true shit.
We're proud racist. I'm a proud racist.
We're pro Black, not racist.
Real shit though, they run by white people. Like, let's be honest, they won't be real about shit, because all they do is focus on the negative of what's going on instead of like just talking about music and shit, something positive. When some negative shit happen, they quick to push it out. So,
and then when you're getting paid to promote shit, like that's when your integrity becomes questioned.
Yeah.
What they doing? Got them for the clout and for the money.
For the clout.
The clout. They do anything for clout. And then, like I said, you end up getting fucking sued, get your ass sued. Some people don't play about that. You feel me? So you definitely want to be careful what you put out there. But as far as hip hop journalism, I think hip hop journalism is in the dumps right now. But honestly, if you look at the positive side of things, that's an opportunity for, people with integrity, platforms with integrity, wink, wink, to rise up and take that slot. You know what I mean? People look at
us, nigga.
Wink, wink, nigga.
Nah, to say that shit, nigga. Us, nigga.
Say it with your chest,
nigga.
I give a fuck today.
Definitely. So make sure y'all support the people who actually show their fucking face, so you can see who the fuck
my mixtapes. Fuck them niggas. Hope they get their ass fucking sued and be eliminated. Fuck them niggas. Look,
it's like D-Block fucking Beanie Siegel and beef. All right, so next, let's move on to the next question I'm gonna ask y'all, and this comes from the infamous. Actually, this guy has a check. This guy has a check here, so you gotta be careful with those people with check marks. Southside, L. Barrett, Eugene Smith III Esquire. This is why
use an ass. Use an asshole. Go ahead and read the damn shit.
He calling me asshole. We got
walking. I say motherfuckers are lazy when it comes to hip hop, because not only did Gucci reuse it says best. I apologize for the error. I didn't catch that for the Walking STD, i.e. Sexy Red. But on a brand new album, look who else used that same beat, and as you can see.
Yes, you can see the two culprits, right? So that leads to the question here, man. Amongst the constant remakes, we had so many remakes. I don't even call it sampling, because they don't even change much. They like switch one drum pattern up or some shit. Like, not even doing that. It's not even old songs. They take things from like 2012, bro. They take shit.
I know it's stank in there.
Yeah,
bro. I guess it does.
I know it. I know it smells like middle school boys locker room in there.
That's disgusting. Our producers and artists
finished playing football outside.
Are cats getting lazy? Or are they paying homage? What you think, bro? I already know you're
lazy, bro. This is lazy as fuck, bro. Paying homage is reusing the beat or using a sample and doing justice by adding your own spin to it. What these niggas did was just reuse the beat. That's literally all it is. If you reusing the beat and you're not doing it for a freestyle, in which some people try to correct me, say, oh, well, this is a freestyle and this, that, the fourth. Why the fuck are you putting a freestyle on a deluxe album? And why are you not labeling it a freestyle? Because the average listener is not going to be like, oh, this is a freestyle. No. Tell people that.
It wasn't no freestyle.
Oh, damn freestyle.
Mm-hmm.
No freestyle. The definition of freestyle been like bastardized. Yo. I don't even know what the fuck it means.
You just don't even be off the dome no more.
That's it.
I don't know what the fuck it is.
We're gonna be on the radar doing whole songs off they fucking albums and shit. Not even fucking. Yeah, I don't know. But I think they're not switching up anything. Even the theme of the song, it's like you could take a sample somewhere and then you can switch it up to where it's something different. It's almost like a fucking remix 12 years later of the same song, yo. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck out of here with that shit, yo. I don't think that shit is working at all. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if you're not gonna do it right, if you're not gonna at least, I guess you try to circumvent that by putting Gucci on this joint, but it's like, bro, it's just an extended remix. It's a 10-year-old remix, bro. Cloud, what you think about that shit, man?
It doesn't bother me as much when it's the actual beat, because it's like they're probably giving them publishing and shit like that. So it's kind of like whatever to me. The shit that really annoys me is when they try to make like trap versions and drill versions of fucking like be like a drill version of It Ain't Hard to Tell and just like stupid shit like that.
You love Cash Cobain, stop.
No, I fuck with Cash Cobain. He don't do that though. He don't really do that.
Called your ass out
here and there, but he does. He just uses soul samples. I fuck with Cash Cobain, but I don't like when he does that shit either. But he don't do that much shit.
Nigga, you cap. But I think one person who did get it right though was I did Justice Shabuzi actually when he took that the tipsy shit and flipped it.
Yeah.
And then gave him writing credits. You know, fucking Jaquan wasn't getting no bread probably in fucking decades, bro. You know what I mean? No disrespect to Jaquan, but it's like that's the #1 song now he got a writing credit for. You feel me? If you do some shit like that, that's kind of dope. You know what I mean? But outside of that shit ain't charting. That Sexy Red shit ain't charting, bro. You feel me? But
as Gucci, why would Gucci not say something about like, hey, yo, you're not gonna like flip this or do something?
Gucci want that clout. Shit, Gucci kind of on the down slope. You know what I mean? I think Gucci want the clout out.
So, all his artists are dead and in jail and shit.
The most disappointing sample I ever heard in my fucking life when DJ Khaled had the audacity to use the Miss Jackson beat, and I almost threw up. That's really disappointing.
All right, we got any last thoughts on that? Let's move on to our next segment. What the hell are you listening to? I might let Malik go first just to get him. Shit gonna be like extended version, deluxe version of fucking Megan album. What are you listening to? Whoever want to chime in first, so go ahead, pull your phones out. You feel me? Get them playlists ready. And whoever wants to go first can go.
I'm gonna have to pull a side A. I haven't been listening to much this week.
I ain't been listening to shit.
I ain't listening to that.
I ain't listening to a motherfucker thing. Working out. Shout out to Sade.
For me, you guys know outside of the weekly jams playlist that was purely sent to us by Sade. She kept sending multiple songs, making my job 10 times easier. I didn't have to actually go through anything and look for shit, so I was actually good. But I've been listening to I went back and said something controversial. I said Big Pun was better than Biggie. I still stand on that.
Woo!
I still stand on that. Big Pun is better than Biggie. I'd say Ice Cube is better than Biggie. That's just me. So I've been listening. I went back and listened to Capital Punishment. I got a review for the new Earl Gang album. I finished listening to it. I just had therapy today. I'm tired, so I ain't take that shit up at all. Went back and listened to some Coach Ice. He was pretty straight. I did a review for that one. Navy Blue. Navy Blue is so fucking dope. I don't know why niggas don't give me
that Navy Blue.
Navy Blue is fucking tough, bro. Some Black Odyssey, some Ka, and really I've been bumping some Lucid. So just a little bit of everything. And I'll have a review for Black Star Kids. They saw my TikTok review.
Hey.
And told them I heard a new project, so I'll be reviewing that and posting that and getting that up to the TikTok. I just been hella lazy, hella busy, so I really haven't been posting anything on the other social media sites.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Who is next? What you got? What you got? Make me call you out like class in front of the class and shit. Say your name. Star, what you got? Oh, you got? Oh shit! Oh shit!
No, I go last.
Let me go take a bathroom break. No, I'm just
Man.
go ahead,
No,
Malik.
fuck.
Bro. What you got?
All right. Let's see. Vince Staples' Dark Times album, which is in my, I think it was my top 5 this year.
Top 5.
IDK, goddamn, some of his album. He had dope. He need more recognition too. He had dope parts. Marco McKinnon, goddamn, Lil Uzi. I went down Lil Uzi rabbit hole. I ain't listened to him in a minute.
Uzi?
Yeah. My Kanye, of course. Boldy James. I recently listened to all Todd Creative's albums just to prepare myself for Cornucopia. Pretty Gibbs, Pinata, Lamb Smackdown, Project Pat, 8Ball, MJG, Top of the World, Paramore, Crit, of course, Pink Seafood, shit was dope as fuck. J-Ped and Mafia, Schoolboy Q, just the usual people. Let me see. And my boy Jameson, that nigga right there is one of the best artists I ever heard in my life.
Damn.
Yes, he is. I feel like he has a fault with his heart, and I would stand on that shit. And let me see. I listen to Sister Nancy, some little reggae. And I got a review coming up on Mutant Academy's new album, Keep Holy Alive, or Highly Alive, my fault. And Gene Dawson. And that's pretty much it.
Okay.
Oh, Infinity Song. Yeah, that's a blend. They dope as fuck. So yeah. That's it. Yeah.
Solid list. Solid. I ain't mad at that, bro. Who else we got? Star and Jay Clyde. Which one of y'all going?
Yeah, I got you. I've been listening to the Tyler album. This French group, one of the homies put me on to. They're called La Imperatrice, I think. But
I know exactly what you're talking about. I've been on that French rap. That shit kind of tough, nigga. That shit tough, nigga. That Italian rap be going crazy.
I ain't got drill rap. I heard some of that shit. That shit's crazy.
But
wow.
I've been listening to that. Some NWA. I'm about to put that Cash Cobain and Chow Lee shit back in rotation because it just got mentioned. Some Graph, Remy Banks, and some Julian Malone. Rest in peace to Julian Malone. That's pretty much it.
Okay. Solid. Star Child, you ain't been listening to shit.
No, I told you I was working on my shit, so that's really what I've been listening to.
Listen to your thoughts, intrusive thoughts. Yeah. Plug for you. What I've been listening to? Some old nigga shit. Kevin Gates. I went to Luca Brasi.
Okay.
I had to go to the Dirty Sprite. I gotta listen to Future every once in a while. It balances me out, bro. Y'all know how I do. Gelato, Young Dolph, that Big X, Take Care. I listened to that Tyler. I'm about 4 songs from the end right now. 2014 Forest Hills Drive. I was on that cold. Big Crit is here. T.I. versus TIP. You know what I'm saying? Good workout music right there, bro. Trick Daddy. Us. That's some old shit right there. That's about it. Oh, yeah, even it out too. I did the 112, bro. Room 112 where the players dwell. Y'all get on that, y'all youngins. Let's see y'all get some love in your life. Man.
I know Cupid's my shit. Cupid is my shit.
That beats
Yeah, y'all know. I don't know about that. Some of y'all might have got created to that motherfucker out. But after that, let's get ready to wrap it up. What y'all got? Anything y'all want to plug? Anything y'all got going on as far as projects? Let us know so we can support that shit. You feel me? So whoever wants to start, what you got going on before I go in rotation?
I'll start. So got the final draft going of my project. It should be out. Got the final track list. So it'll be dropping in November. So I'm excited for that. I'll be the first to know.
Hey.
But other than that, go to rarebrandness.com, get you some organic herbs, get you some steam oils, get you all that good stuff, because you know the business don't stop. So mama gotta pay these bills.
Facts.
Right.
But yeah, so yeah, that's it. Excited for you guys to hear.
I'm really looking forward to hearing that, yo, and make sure you get some winter coming up. Get your sea moss and shit.
Yeah, get your immunity up.
Exactly. Dope. J Cloud, I'm gonna just go in rotation, bro. What you got going on, bro?
Got some things I'm working on that I can't really, not really trying to speak about. I'm not really trying to jinx. And I'm trying to figure out which way the music.
Are you producing that shit? What's going on?
Yeah. He produced most of it. He got some features on my thing too, on my project.
Okay.
Who
reviewing that shit? You reviewing that shit, Southside?
Malik said he gonna review it too.
Yeah, I'm gonna let Malik go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
It's gonna be harsh too. We ain't gonna get no special treatment because you family.
No, 10 out of 10. Automatic 10 out of 10 family rating. I'm just joking.
Malik, what you got going on, brother?
Oh man. Well, besides working like fucking crazy, I'm still working on my list, of course. And before you say anything, the list is coming out in December, so leave me alone, please. Okay. I gotta release. I'm gonna be dropping my top 10 albums that had a 10th anniversary. I'm gonna drop that probably later this week. I'm still working on that shit. And shit. Not really shit. That's really it, goddamn. Oh, and I'm doing my reviews on Newton Academy and I think her name Gene Dawson and shit. So I got 2 reviews coming up and shit, you know. And when Freddie Gibbs and Denzel Curry dropped their albums, I'm reviewing them. Somebody. I'm reviewing them first.
You gotta be quick to the draw, brother.
Yeah, brother.
One of my favorite artists.
Yeah, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. We gotta see this list, this mythological list we've been hearing about.
It's going to be
months and shit.
I'll
leave you alone, though. I'll leave you alone. Stall you out, Debo.
Come on, please. Like, come on, please. It's coming out in December, I promise you.
Detox, along with Detox. Outside Gunner. What you got going on, brother?
The Review Hour on YouTube. Y'all check that out. It's a little side project with the homies. Also, I got reviews coming out, like I said. Earth Gang. And I'll be posting what I already reviewed to TikTok and Instagram. So I'll have that going. And then I think really just upcoming within the next month, you'll start seeing lists with the worst album of the year. Probably do 50 of that because doing 100 of the worst albums would drive me fucking insane. And then I do the best 100 albums, and as of right now, I have 1,430 to go through.
God damn!
And that's not even everything that
You see where you come from? Nigga was appalled. I'm just working, trying to get this website up. I'm a collab with J Cloud, man. I got to relearn fucking WordPress, which is gonna take me a whole fucking weekend, at minimum. So there we go. That's pretty much all I'm doing, man. Oh, I'm supposed to start back Harsh Reality this weekend, I think. So talk about, make sure y'all check us out. Talk about some real shit. Probably get my strikes up. I ain't got a strike in a while, so I feel I gotta get back up. I'm lacking. But that's about it, man. That's all I've been working on and whatever we need for this project. So stay tuned. We working on some things, some good shit coming soon, yo. And we're gonna hash that out. So make sure y'all, subscribe if you're here. Make sure you check out. Make sure if you don't already follow us on Twitter, you are wrong, motherfucker. You follow us. Make sure y'all get those reviews in. And that's all I got, man. I gotta say thank y'all for coming through. are relatively on time. Shit, I'm proud of y'all, bro. Y'all did nigga justice today. Shout out to all our fam who wasn't here. Shout out to Cassius Cam. Shout out to Dre. Shout out to Sade. That's about it. Did I miss anybody, bro? That's it. So on behalf of everybody here, I gotta say, peace.